Well, your office kind of gives your personality to recruits and parents when they come in, and kind of get to know you of what you are outside football. And some of the things that I've accomplished coaching for 30 years. Obviously, there's a lot of things in here about my family, 2 kids, my wife, and then I'm a huge country and western fan. I love music. I love NASCAR, and I call myself a true American. And I've several times went over to the Middle East, to Iraq, to a lot of the bases, and to see the troops. So I've got a lot of those things in here. So my dad was a military guy, and it's very, very dear to my heart to do everything I possibly can for our troops. So, but it's kind of a wide range of things. This was our first trip. We went somewhere around 25,000 miles, and we all traveled together. Very tough trip. And then on Memorial Day, we came back through the White House. President Bush had us there in the Oval Office, and we took pictures with him. And he was very, very appreciative of us going over there. But I'm a huge NASCAR fan, growing up in the South, and I had the opportunity. This is the Talladega racetrack, Talladega 500, and this is me in the helicopter circling. And 3 years ago at the 500, I had the opportunity to drive the pace car, which was a thrill for me to drive around a 2.5-mile oval track and be around all the drivers that I've watched on TV for years.
I recognize that guy up there.
Well,
you got some Coach of the Year awards.
There was 3 children in family that I grew up. My sister, who was the oldest, and my brother, who went the music route, and I went the athletic route. Well, I really love music, especially country and western music, and George Strait is, to me, the voice of country and western. And so I've got him here, and he sent me a picture and signed it. And I've got on the floor Wade Bowen over there at guitar. He sent me, and this is the one that really means a lot to me. This was picked. This is the American Football Coaches Association. This is picked by your peers. Everybody that coaches football votes on the National Coach of the Year that year, and I won it in 2004, which obviously was a staff honor, not just me as head coach, but obviously the entire staff that we had that year that won undefeated. And this is the Walter Camp Award. I'm very proud of this one. I won the National Coach of the Year that year, and Bill Walsh, who is recently deceased, and Matt Leinart and Anthony Munoz and Pat Summerall, who's a huge icon of college football. That's something that I cherish. And then, of course, the statue here of Bear Bryant in the middle here is the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year. Of course, coaching at Auburn and winning that while I was there was something that I was excited about. And I'm a huge horse racing fan. I grew up in Arkansas, going to Oakland Park and watching thoroughbreds for years. And Under Armour made me the silks. This is Jockey Silks. Obviously, it's got my name on it in Texas Tech colors, so I'm very proud of that. This is actually a print from a painting. I can't imagine the talent, but I'm a huge Western guy. I was even before I got to West Texas. This guy's name is Tim Cox. He's one of the premier Western artists in the United States, and it amazes me the imagination that people have and the talent that they have. And what I do is I show recruits this, and like, listen, I'm gonna scream at you and holler at you, but I also have other ideas of what life's about, and I can recognize beauty as well as talent. And so this is something that I'm proud of. Again, this just gives a little bit of what I'm about to recruits and parents when they come in, knowing that I also like something other than football.